Hi everyone, at you all. This is CoinsKid. It's going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for your support. So right now, XRP is basically holding this support level really well, isn't it? At the moment, you carried out an extension there. There's some kind of rising wedge. You've lost the support of this rising wedge, and you've come down, and you've had a little wick down to the technical target. So this pattern has actually played out so far. So that's good. That's good that this particular pattern has played out. Okay, you've had that correction, you've come down, you've wicked down to where you formed the wedge, and you found another level of support. And right now you've come back up and you've hit another level of resistance. I'm going to show you that resistance in a moment, and you're equally finding another level of support right here. Look how much support has been found on this particular level, this 70 cents, which is also the 0236 retracement, which is a high retracement level of this impulsive wave that XRP is going through. Because like I've shown you in a previous video, if you can actually break out here and you can break this level of resistance just there above, which I'm going to show you in a moment, you've got a beautiful upside here for XRP from here to there, and you could be looking at an 82-cent XRP token moving forward if we can break these levels of resistance. Now if you do start to lose this level of support just there, I'm going to show you another technical target. Obviously, you know, you're going through a retracement at the moment, which is healthy, which is what you want to see. Okay, you're looking relatively strong because you're founding a really strong foundation on this support just there. Now there is some kind of continuation pattern forming just there. Okay, you've come up into it. Basically it's a descending triangle. Do you see this? So as you move closer and closer towards the apex of this descending triangle, because you've got this resistance just there, look at this, resistance, 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 and at the bottom you create a level of support. So if you do now break this level of resistance as you come closer and closer to the apex, this is how close a breakout is, a decision for XRP of whether it's going to go up or down. You do have a breakout target. If you break out this level of resistance, then you've got a lovely little upside target, and obviously if you lose a level of support now, you've got a breakdown target, which I'm going to show you. Okay, so with these descending wedges, you're making these lower highs, and effectively, you know, you're finding a foundation of support. Now your technical target is from there to there, and basically if you do break the level of resistance just there for XRP, this is where you could see a beautiful little pump breaking this level of resistance, which is also the resistance of a previous descending triangle which you fell into, which is a continuation pattern. There is a 68% chance, okay, when you've come up into these and you're creating them, there's a 68% chance of continuation, and there's a 32% chance of you know, the opposite of the continuation, the opposite of the trend, basically, because you're in an uptrend, you've come up into it, you consolidated in this range here before building momentum of the next impulsive wave up. That's what you're doing here. Okay, you're tracing, consolidating, looking for the fuel for the next leg up. So basically, if you break this level of resistance, so this upper trend line of this descending triangle, you could see a lovely little pump. Now do remember, this particular trend line just there is the trend line that we've put in for this big head and shoulders that we spotted on the daily time frame. Okay, there's a big inverse head and shoulders just there that's formed for XRP on the daily time frame. Projectively is playing out right now. Okay, break this level of resistance, you're looking at a beautiful long up here for XRP, and a continuation of the bull market from there to there, from the neckline to the head. If you break this level of resistance, okay, wherever it is, this line, let me change the color of it for you. So we'll put that in blue. Okay, so if you break that level of resistance just there, or wherever you come up to break it, you could see if you do actually break out of this descending triangle right now, your technical target is above the trend line. So let's say, for example, we broke out over the next couple of days, you could be looking at a whopping upside here of 98 cents for the XRP token. Okay, so you know, don't break on confirmation, because you could break out here and run into a level of resistance and roll again. So I would personally wait for this trend line to be broken before putting a juicy little long, because you could be looking at a whopping let's move that down for you, 28% long opportunity. I mean, if it was to go the full tilt from here and break out these levels of resistance just there for XRP, you could be looking at a beautiful 38% upside for XRP. Now if it does lose the support, you need your breakdown target, don't you? So obviously there is the probability, the chance that it can break down as well. You're fully aware, and that's what I do in the channel. I always show you the potential breakdown targets and upper trend targets as well, you know, for your information, and you can do with that what you want. But so far so good. XRP's come up, it said it was tracing, it's holding a key level of support, okay, which we've shown you, and look how key it is. It's held it. You've carried out a technical target, so that's in its favor. You've carried out this rising wedge technical fallback target where you form the wedge. And right now, if you do start to lose 0.70, okay, on the hourly time frame, look at the hourly time frame. If you do start to lose that on the hourly time frame, on the 4 hour, you're looking at a breakdown target of around about 63 cents, which I would imagine you'd see a bit of a continuation and come down and retrace to this 050. And like I said to you, this is a really top entry point in a retracement of a impulsive wave, because this is what you're doing. You've come up in a huge impulsive wave, you retrace into a key level of support, i.e. if you fall down, the lose support before continuation of the trend. Do you see that? It's impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, a new trend basically. So yeah, that's your breakdown targets. You could be looking at a 050 retracement if you lose this level of support here at 070. You could be looking at a 63 cent XRP token, and from there, if you was to lose this level of support and come down to that particular level, you could potentially be looking at a 10% short opportunity. Okay, so it's very close. Like I said to you, I think we were targeting the daily Gaussian channel, wasn't we, in a previous update here for XRP. So on the medium line, you can see that we opened above the medium line level of resistance just there. You see this medium line of the Gaussian channel, okay, on the daily. That's good that we opened there, because this is being pushed down and it's forcing us into some kind of reaction here. Hence, like we're coming into this apex. So a decision is imminent for XRP. You're either going to see a loss of support, and I'll give you a breakdown target, or you're going to see a bounce up here and continue with this trend, and you're going to be looking at that upside. You've got the technical target from the next impulsive wave up on the 4-hourly time frame. If we take a look at that again, you've got that 82 cents up there, haven't you, from this impulsive wave up off this bottom from here like this. Let me show you from there to there. You could be looking at 82, 83 cent token off XRP off this bottom. If you break out here, you know, and you're breaking out key levels of resistance, this blue line, which is a big inverse head and shoulders, okay, and obviously you're breaking out the WW bottom, because you are in a WW bottom pattern at the moment on the daily time frame. Okay, this is exactly what's happening. Let me explain this to you if I've not already explained it. Okay, you've broken out a WW bottom, you've broken out, you've come up, you hit your head on the support line of a previous support line, which is now resistance of a descending triangle. Okay, look, descending triangle just there. Okay, I won't draw it because in a previous video I don't want to be too long and take up too much of your time. And right now you're holding the WW bottom, previous resistance as support. So it's good. You're building up steam, you're building up momentum. If you can find the upside here and break out, these are your technical targets, and you're looking at a brand new impulsive wave. And at that point, you know, you're going to get back above all the daily EMAs. You're going to start dragging them over your shoulder and potentially creating a bullish cross on the daily time frame for XRP, and that big buy and go to the beat signal from CoinsKid. Let's take a look at the stock RSI and the RSI. So yeah, the stock RSI is starting to come down a little bit, which is what you want to see, because we're getting a little bit overextended there. You wasn't necessarily in the overbought territory, because anything above this purple box is overbought, and that's where you always expect to roll. The stock RSI is actually in a quite nice little level where you could come down a little bit and get that swoop up and have that wave to just break you out of this level of resistance, where you would potentially see a rollback to support, i.e. hit the 83 cents, break out of that, and then rest on this trend line as support. Do you see that? So this is all a potential play. You know, hopefully it comes to fruition, because this is so vital. If it doesn't, and you start to roll back here, you know, you've got more work to do to start to form that impulsive wave, and it could actually be quite negative for XRP. And like I said to you, if you do start to roll back and you lose a 0.618, the golden ratio, this is where potentially, you know, for XRP, you could roll here and create another lower low, which we're not anticipating, because we've found a solid W bottom, okay, double bottom, W bottom like that. We've broken resistance. We're now holding and back testing support in a descending triangle, which is primarily a continuation pattern to the upside. So it's looking relatively healthy. But if you do start to roll and you lose 0.618, okay, there's a high probability you're going to come back down for another test of this support line with a potential lower target, the 1618 impulsive wave down. So that's it. That's XRP. Take care, everyone. I'll be back to another update on XRP, but so far so good. It's holding support relatively well. Take care, and once again, thank you for your support. Okay, really do appreciate it. Get involved in all the communities, the Telegram, the lot. Take care. Bye bye.